Hey everybody, it's Marty out here with Sea on the Mountain. We're getting ready to introduce our second Saskatraz Queen into a hive. I bought her for a hive up north and found out that hive actually has a queen. So we did a split, another split. We got to watch out, this fence is hot, so careful here. Got a little bit of brood out of, one frame of brood out of the Blessed Eva hive. Then I just skimmed off some bees from other hives and keep them from fighting. I put honeybee healthy on them. So we're going to introduce them into this hive right here. And I'll probably take that little reducer off. Anyway, let's see what happens here. See how they accept her. So she's right there. And I didn't want to wait any longer. It's been about 3 hours. I know you're supposed to wait sometimes 8 to 10, but the other day I put the other queen in right away. Everything worked out all right. She's in that next box. So let me pause this and see if let me just do this for right now. Get my glove on. See if I can do without a bee tool here. All right, so she's right here. She's doing fine, so we'll see how they start to accept her. If I can ever get her in the camera here. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm over on the other end, that's why. Let's get you on the right end here. She's in there waiting to go into the hive. You know, you don't want to keep them out of the hive too long. They're not made to be out of a hive for very long, except for their mating flights and swarms. But let's see here. They've already kind of propylized that down. We'll slide her in. I better get me something to grab, something here. Let's see how they do just with her on top. See how they do here. We'll grab a tool. I'll set you all down here. They're looking her over. Put her right there for now and we'll see what happens. We'll grab a bee tool real quick. Today, it's been an eventful day. Went to the bee yard up north and worked those bees and didn't get to check one set of bees, but kind of had a lot going on today. So they're starting to fan already. Wow. They're fanning. They can tell they have a queen. They're on there. I think they're accepting her right away. I think that honeybee healthy helps to get them all in the right frame of mind there. Saying, hey, we have a queen. Set this one. Put her. Boy, they accepted her fast, I'm pretty sure. When by the time they get that grab it with this here. I was getting a storm in and it started raining when I was trying to do this earlier, and I thought I wouldn't be able to do it today. Fortunately, everything calmed down. I think I'm going to put her right. Let's see here, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. I can get you. I think I'm going to put her right down through here. This is all empty frame here. Yeah, they're going to accept her, I can tell. They're already liking her. Okay, I'm going to put her right down through here. And there's a bunch of brood on here. So nurse bees will be over there. I'm going to slide her down through here in a minute. Give her some more space. I don't want to. There we go there. Okay, let's see how they're doing with her. Looks like they're excited about her. Saskatraz Queen. Yeah, we got plenty of bees in here, I think. Shook off a bunch, and then as I shook them off, I sprayed them with Honeybee Healthy. They're starting to fan already. Look at them over here. They're fanning. So I think she's going to be fine to drop her in. It'll be a while before they can eat that sugar plug. But they're not. Let me do the trick. The old, see if I can push them off there. Let's see if we set them down here. This one-handed stuff is kind of hard. Let's see here if I can brush them like, make sure they're not trying to ball her up or anything. Yeah, they're trying to feed her. They're not trying to sting. You can tell. See if I can show you. Real smooth. They're trying to take care of her. They're not trying to sting her. So she's going to be accepted. I'll check this queen over here tomorrow and this one to see sugar plug. Yeah, she's liking the attention too, so yeah, they're feeding her. Okay, I'm gonna drop her down in there now. It'll be a day or so before they can get her out on the sugar plug, and that'll give her time to get her pheromones all over the hive so they know that, hey, this is our queen. Bump that one off, clean this one. I just put this in there as a spacer so they wouldn't start building on the roof. Let's see here. Slide this on nice and easy. Come on, girls. There we go. They're happy now. Watch the hive. See if they start fanning in the front. We got our queen. One of these yellow jackets. All right. Well, folks, it was an eventful day. Like I said, I went up north to check on one of the North Hives that I didn't think had possibility they would have a queen. They had queen cells, and sure enough, there was a queen in there, and she just started laying. So we're going to try to feed her up, feed the hive up, get them back up to strength. I was going to reduce them down to one brood chamber today, but I just didn't have the time. Get them reduced down. That's less for them to have to defend, and that's kind of the idea there. So, so one of the Saskatraz Queens, Lappies, if you buy over $100 or 3 queens, and they were $40 a piece, so that came to $120. You get free shipping. So that's why I went with them. I also talked to Oliveris out of California. They're really good folks too. And their deal is it's $35 whether you buy, I think it's if you buy one queen, which would make it 70. The one queen I was looking at, it was Italian, I think it was like 35 bucks. It'd been $70. But that's for, I think they can ship up to, I think the lady said maybe 10 or maybe all the way to 20. I'll have to check that out. I'll try to put it just in the description what the deal is. But it's the way to do that is order a bunch, of course, for the $35 shipping. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me, but I didn't need that many, and I didn't get time to get all my bee friends and figure it out, but I may do that in the future. But Lappy's sent me 3 for 120 and free shipping, so that was pretty cool. I've never dealt with them before. They're out of Iowa, one of my favorite states. I love a lot of the states. I love all the United States, of course, but Iowa I have some great friends there. Jason Zeiger, he's in Iowa. Ann and Jason Zeiger, shout out to them. Jason's one of my subscribers. Hey, Ann Zeiger, get on there and subscribe, and all the rest of the Zeiger family. Get on there and subscribe with me and help me out with these bees in this channel. Yeah, I want to thank all my subscribers. I don't have a lot right now, but hey, you start with a little bit and you just keep building it up, folks, like anything. You know, farming, you plant, you water, and then God gives the increase. So we're planting and watering this channel, trying to get better at giving you good information on bees and fun things like fishing and hunting and some of my experiences there and some of the tricks and stuff, how to do that. Trying to get these bees, move them in here like this. I better put the lid on, so I'll stamp these off in the front so I won't smash them. There we go, those two got smashed. I don't know if I like this lid so much. Anyway, but yeah, we reduced this down a little bit. Put our queen in there. I think things are going good. So now we have 2 more hives. We had plenty of bees. So I took the stock out of the brood out of that Blessed Eva hive over there. You can tell they're out there. They have plenty of space. I checked those 2 lower supers. They got room to work there. And then the Zachem hive, they have room. And what's going on now, it's just hot. So they come outside and regulate the temperature inside the hive. That's why they're bearding like that. But it's an indicator a lot of times of what's going on. I got to be careful not to hit this fence. It's live. I keep hearing it tick, so it reminds me not to hit it. And that's what it does to the bear and the raccoon and the skunk. They hear that ticking, and a lot of them have been popped by that before. And so they say, hey, I know it smells good in the bee yard, but I better not go in there. I don't want to get hit with some electricity. So hopefully they stay that way. So you got the Grand Sweet Caroline over there. I pulled a little bit of bees out of that one. Amy Jensen's starting to really crank. We'll get that strengthened up for winter. Trey Dininger, that thing still has, I took 7 frames of deep frames out of that the other day of capped honey. There's still 3 more in there that need to be capped, so another week or 2, that'll be capped off. That Blessed Eva hive up there, it's got, I got to go in and start pulling. I noticed that I gave 1 frame of that to this new start split over here for food. I don't know if they need that much, but they got plenty now, so they're okay that way. We reduced them down quite a bit because there might be, we're starting to get in the dearth here. We need some rains. I got the neighbor, he's watering over there that field, and that'll help a little bit. But and we're down by the river. They can run the river down there. The river's about a half mile from here, the Catch-Laputa River, and they run that river and all the wildflowers along there. So there's stuff here. In the morning, I see them flying straight toward that shed and over by that other toward that rock formation. I think they're going straight to the river to get all the goods down there. So these guys are still trying to figure this out. Hopefully they'll get calmed down by tonight. But we pulled a few resources from here and there, and boy, it's beautiful in the bee yard. These bees are a little stirred up and mad at me though. They're buzzing around me. You can tell I'm not using any smoke right now. Look at the Delmont Acres hive. They're coming in. They're doing good. There were a few hatches today. When they hatch out, I think there might be a hatch here going. So, or they're orienting, and some are coming in from the day's work, and I'm kind of in their way, so they're not liking that so much. Look at the Guadalupe hive over there, and the Guile hive. I gave it some more room. I moved everything forward, and I'm going to probably double this up down there, give them a little more foundation on the base there. And that one there, I want to change that one up. I like the height on that, the Guile and the Guadalupe, but I need to make it longer. Give me some more room. They're barely on that. There's barely enough room on that stand. These pallets, they're okay, but this one's getting so old and it has a lot of weight starting to break in the back, so I need to replace that one soon. I'll wait till I pull the honey and lighten the load there, and then do some reconfiguring here, and then pretty soon, you know, we'll be done with the honey flow. We'll probably get some late season honey if we get the monsoons coming in, you know, first of this month toward the middle. If we get some monsoon rains, we'll get another flow. But I'm going to try to pull all the early honey, and get it taken care of, and then lighten everything down. And then I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to do what the Canadians do up there and shrink everything down to one box and feed them up really well. So they're doing it, being real successful with it. But anyway, folks, this is Marty with Sea on the Mountain. We're in the bee yard. It's getting late. It's been a big day. Bees are mad, but pretty upset. Well, there's the old bee bench. I'm going to sit down there for a minute and wind this day up. Anyway, what did I learn today? I learned a lot of stuff today. One thing I did learn is it's real important to finish a job. Start strong, work strong, finish strong, and try to get things always looking good as best you can. Keep it beautiful. Like, I got to work on this fence. I had to, when I put that fence up, I'd been sleeping out here fighting bears off my bees in my old yellow pickup, the old yellow bee truck. And I was kind of in a hurry, so this fence is just a hurry fence, and been all these years, and I haven't taken time to fix it right. So I got to get that done. I'm going to put the solar panel and the box over on this other side. It's over on that side, up on over there, and I want to put it over on this side so it's easier to access. You get more sun and get more charge over here. Still haven't got that little tree cut down, so I haven't got that other tree cut down. But we got to get that done because I'm going to be gardening more on this side. Our irrigation water flows downhill from here. Makes it easier. But that's the bee report for the day. So excellence. Look at the Word of God brings us to, He calls us to, even if we're walking in a great way, God wants us to walk even better every day. Calls us to excellence. Excellence in love too. You know, if you're loving folks and doing good, you have a dynamic discontent. One of my teachers used to say, you got to have dynamic discontent. Contented in the right things and discontented in the right things. Meaning, in our spiritual walk, we want to always get better every day and love more and walk better, walk pure, have better language, better thoughts, better activity, love people more and more. The plan is we love people today, we want to love them more tomorrow. And remember, when fear comes, perfect love drives out all fear. 1 John 4:13. Let's love each other. Let's help each other. Let's help each other on the mountain. And I will see you on the mountain. Like, subscribe, share. And if you have any questions about bees or your walk, you can call me, or you can message me, or you can private message me on Facebook. Join me over on Facebook. Got a couple channels, Increasing Outdoors on Facebook with Kurt Hewitt. And then I've got Pleasant Valley Colorado Beekeeper over there. And then, of course, Marty Trujillo over on Facebook. That's what I do, man. I'm here to serve you. In fact, I heard something the other day I really like. I'm in a hurry to serve you. I love that. So, anyway. All right, folks. We'll see you on the mountain. God bless. Good night.